I'm nervous. I am nervous. But welcome to the show. I'm Curtis Reese, your host, and we have a guest here today. She's from a state called Utah. It's not too close to you, but she's here for good reason. We're at the Oasis Pickleball Club with Beth. Say hi, Beth.
Hi.
Y'all hear that? That's effective. We got a studio audience right here. Very a lot of people here. So Laura, tell us about what you do. Why'd you take the camera off? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So tell us what you're doing here in Dallas. Talk the camera. Tell us what you're bringing to Dallas. Tell us who you are. Go.
Okay, perfect. I'm Laurie Lambert, National Program Manager for a program called Triple Team Pickleball League. And we started this about 3 years ago. It is a team-based way of competing in pickleball, men's, women's, mixed. And we have people around the country who run our league, and then the winners of our leagues get to come to the national championships. And so this year we have 2 different sites for our national championships. Half of the events will be in Richmond, Virginia, and the other half will be here at Oasis. So we are here on a site visit, just getting the lay of the land and making sure we can create a really cool national championship.
Tell all of our viewers and listeners and viewers, there's more back there.
Yeah.
What specifically the Triple Team League consists of? You said what's the scoring? Do they have coaching? Because some people might want to join and play in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What's really cool? So, in a team match, let's say for the women's, and you play by your rating, your duper rating. So you have 3 pairs of women for your team playing against another 3 pairs of women, and you're going to play. So it's a round robin. So this pair is going to play each of the other 3 pairs. What's really cool about that is after round 1, after I've played 2 women, I can talk to my team and say, this is what I figured out. You know, and so this is how you need to beat them.
So you can cheat.
Yeah, it's coaching. It's team coaching, and so everybody's
so
doing that.
That's legal though. You can coach your. You can coach.
Yeah,
right?
so that's like Beth and I just got done playing them, and so now we can tell our teammates, hey, you're getting ready to play them. This is how you beat them.
Where you guys do? What's the beauty of the national Richmond, Virginia, and the beauty of being here at Oasis and Rockwall?
We just split the divisions. We have 2 different products. One's the gender, men's and women's, which will be here, and then we have a mixed division, and we play men's and women's and mixed in that team match, and that's Richmond. And we put them a month apart, so in case people were playing on both teams, that they could participate in both championships.
Oh, wow. So is it all doubles or is it singles?
All doubles. No singles.
Good,
no
smart
singles.
choice. We only bear max here in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So tell us about your background.
Yeah.
Started pickleball. How'd you get into all that?
Yeah. So no, I've been a tennis pro my whole life, and I became executive director of USTA Utah.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
So as USTA Utah's director for the last 12 years, I know how to run tournaments, leagues, and one of the biggest products for USTA is the league product.
Yes.
And so we've seen people, slit their throats to make it to the next level of competition, but we've seen the power of advancing to a national championship. And you see women just create lifelong friendships, same with men, because they're on the team together, they travel. So when pickleball started getting popular, we said, let's create the same thing for pickleball. So to be clear, we started a separate company, which is Triple Team.
Yes.
So this is not USTA product, not a USTA product at all.
Okay.
But it uses all of our knowledge from years of running USTA League and the passion and love that we saw for how it works.
Sure.
So yeah.
I think she met one of my good friends and mentors, Craig Bell. So let's say hi, Craig.
Yep.
Everybody.
I saw Craig last week.
And then what did Beth do? What was Beth's piece of the puzzle here? Beth
so
come down?
As we started growing, so we're up to about 20 states now, Duper sent out emails. The Duper's our partner. They sent out emails to people who are running pickleball across the country, and asking people who wants to run these leagues. And so we brought on, so Beth came on last year with like 2 or 3 teams. This year she's got 12 teams that'll be coming to nationals.
She's left 5,000 the next year.
Yep, that's what we hope. So yeah, so that's what Duper connected us to, people all over the country. Like North Carolina this year, there's 2 different people that said, I want to do this, and so then we connect them to each other, and their clubs play against each other. Yeah.
I'm working on those places you sent me, I promise. I'm not lying. I'm a horrible liar. People know that. Including my man Rob, his girl from Misty behind there, they're putting up with us today. It's beautiful weather here.
It's my house, it's still snowing, so this is spectacular.
In Utah, it's snowing?
Yeah, I live in a ski town, so people are still skiing.
Is she bragging?
So if you ever want to go skiing, you know where to hit up.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? We get free skiing at her place.
That is true, but I'm kind of done. Like the green and blue sky. And I probably look a little sunburn, and that's awesome.
You just flew in, right? You flew in.
Yeah.
So you guys are here. What time did you get in today?
We got in at 1 in the morning last night.
Oh wow.
So we're doing the site visit today.
April 21st is the date. Well, tell us about the scoring.
Yeah. Okay. So one thing that when we first tried, you play 2 out of 3 games. But the
It's
problem
11 or 15.
to 11.
on the thing.
But the problem with that is if 2 courts are done and 1 court splits,
Yes.
then everybody's waiting. And so we eliminated that.
Yeah.
So you only play 2 games. And people would say, well, then how do you know who won? And the way it works is if I'm playing against you, each game that I win, I score 2 team points for my team. And so you just add up at the end of the match.
Yes.
So
That's what you. Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
after 2 games, I could get 4 points.
That's so awesome.
But what makes it really fun is that if you get 6 or more in the game where you lost, like I beat you 11-7, 11-8, you still score 1 point for your team.
Yes.
So even though you lost, you're still racking up points. So it becomes really, really fun as each round unrolls to figure out, okay, we need to get 6 points out of this round, or we need to get 8 points out of this round.
Do you have like captains to give a captain per team, and they kind of?
Yeah.
And it's 3. How many lines of doubles is it?
3 lines.
1, 2, 3. Obviously,
Yeah.
one being theoretically one being the strongest, and 2, 3.
No, because you're going to do a round robin, so it doesn't matter who's the strongest.
Correct me again.
Yeah, but so what's great about it is that's why you don't have to play the 3rd game, and that's why when you're doing the local leagues, you know how fast it's going to go.
Yes.
Because you only play 2 games and then you rotate. And then when people show up for a match, instead of just playing 2 games, they get 6 games per night because they're going to play 2 games against each of the other 3 teams.
Wow.
So they get a lot of play, but you're not hung up on the one match that slows everybody down.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I remember back when the 90s, I was playing a lot of open. I played mixed open, men's doubles open, and they started limiting it to you couldn't play all 3 because of time constraints. So I was a mixed, you'd be here. And so anyway, that's great you're doing that. I forgot about it. It's been a long time since I played tennis.
There you go.
But anyway, so tell us what's going to have the impact on the community with regards to being here, being in Richmond, being wherever. What's some of the goal big
So
things?
we're expecting between 500 and 1,000 players to be in town for the tournament for 3 to 5 days.
Yes.
So you've got the hotels. Today we've been out checking out restaurants, things to do in Rockwall. Really trying to create the player experience so that. And again, people are going to be coming in with a group, and they're looking for fun things to do. So you're not just coming in with your husband; you're here with 10 guys or 10 women.
Traveling with the team.
Yeah, so that's what and that's what people. I had some teams just saying, we only do it because it gives us a reason to have a boys trip. That's like my wife will let me do it if it's a boys trip. So hopefully it's a big impact on the community when we're here.
Do you have any big plans, maybe for after? How do you foresee 2026 with your league?
Yeah, I mean, I just think we just keep growing. You take Beth as an example, where she had 2 divisions last year and 12 this year. So we have 22 divisions of play, so she can grow. We can then it can expand from Dallas to Houston to Austin.
Yes.
Eventually, if it becomes like the USTA model, right now we would have maybe a Dallas team coming to nationals and maybe a Houston team. But in 5 years, the Dallas and Houston teams will play off. Because we'll have so many states.
So a state will have to play, or maybe have a region like a west, mid, north, whatever.
Yeah, because at some point we will have too many teams. Not everybody can come, and you're going to have to have. But that's the vision. And again, we have the model of USTA League, so we know this works.
Sure.
We know exactly.
What's
how
the
to
average
grow it.
entry fee if someone wants to try?
Well, if people play in their local leagues, it's around $20 to $30 to join a team, and then you pay. Some depending on each community, you pay court fees or not.
How long are the seasons?
We really wanted our product to be a league and not a tournament.
Okay.
And so we have asked that our providers have their players play at least 6 matches. So if you had 4 teams, you would just do a double round robin.
Yes.
And so whether that's 6 weeks or 2 matches a night and it's 3 weeks, but we really, really don't want to be a tournament. There's plenty of tournaments in pickleball.
True.
And what there's not is that low, again,
Consistently.
you know that you have a match every Tuesday night, and that's what you do. You go play your pickleball team match on Tuesday nights. So that's really important to our branding, that it's a league.
One of the pluses for being in Dallas, and I'm sure Beth's aware of this, and you'll be aware of this, is the DTA, the Dallas Tennis Association, is one of the biggest organizations, the nonprofit racket sports organizations in the United States. The number 1 is Atlanta.
Yep.
Atlanta,
They're like
they do it awesome.
They're a country of their own.
So tapping into that market here was what make this happen. Well, I know you got a packed schedule, but we're gonna have you back on.
Yep.
Beth, come on down.
All right. Hey, thank you for having us on. Let me talk about it.
Yes, get out.
Perfect.
Come on, Beth. We're doing rotating seats.
I'll go sit with the big pickle. Are you still on? Can I go in front of the camera?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get off camera. So, ready to do it?
Yeah, you have to do it in code.
We'll do a quick one. Okay, ready?
It's like to see it from the other side.
We're back. I'm your host, Curtis Reese. This is the Beth Mahler. She is the founder. Tell us about what you found Supreme Court League and all.
We started, yes, the Supreme Court Pickleball based on, thanks for having me back, Curtis.
You'll go on more, yes, ma'am.
On my daughter and her love of politics, and we ended up getting fortunate enough to partner with Laurie and Triple Team Pickleball, so we are now Texas Team Pickleball. We have upwards of 30 or 40 teams playing now. We actually just signed our first league coordinator in Beaumont.
Nice.
So David Staval is going to start expanding there, and then as Laurie mentioned, we'll move into the other cities. So
Yes.
we hope to be hopefully 3 to 4 Texas cities within the next year, and then across.
East Texas is an active tennis town too. Tyler, the whole entire area, Beaumont, all of it. That's a good place.
East Texas, give me a call. We got to set you up so you can do a league.
So what do you be helping when you come back in October? What are you gonna be doing with us here? Just overseeing the tournament, the play something?
I am going to be playing,
Yes.
fortunately, in ladies if we win at cities. So Dallas is big enough now that we have cities in July. So if my team wins at cities, I will hopefully be playing.
Where's
at
that?
We are actually having cities at.
Where?
Louder.
Louder.
We're having cities at Dinkers and Denton because it's indoors
Denton,
this
yes.
July. So they worked out a 3-year deal with us to hold cities there. A wonderful group, Doug Rogers and Jessica. And if the teams make it, then I'll be playing. If not, I will be here supporting and cheering our Texas peeps. We expect to have about 100 players here.
Will
from
you be
Texas
doing
playing.
color by color by play with me if we're watching matches?
I would be happy to cheer and have you do that.
Laurie
and,
will.
and cheer you on, but I'm not sure I'm bright enough to do it.
Yeah, you are. Well, that was a quick with Beth. She's a returning guest. The funny thing about Beth is she asked me nonchalant, hey, would you like to do a national tournament in October 2025? I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. You know, here we are. We're going to do it. So thank you. Thank you. She's a person of words just like Laurie is. And that's all we got. It's a quick segment with Beth Mahler about Triple Team Pickleball. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye,
Beth.
y'all. Thanks.
We're done.
That looks so good. It's crazy what you